Under the blood moon's eerie glow, whiskey bottles lay with secrets they won't show. In the heart of a ghost town side, a lone train whistle moans a forsaken lullaby. Ashes of the silent grave keep my bitter tales, haunted dreams of a lover's ghost where justice fails. On cursed sands where we once swore, now nothing but whispers of the love we bore. Dust storms dance on forgotten lands, where I once held her with these trembling hands. Betrayal's knife, sharp and cold, left me with nothing but a memory to hold. Ashes of the silent grave speak of pain so brave, echoes of a burning church, the fate I brave. Whispers in the desert air calling me to atone. All that's left is a heart as dry as bone. The ghost of what can no longer be. The wind cries out a name through the dust, a cursed land's plea in redemption I must trust. Ashes of the silent grave where my demons lay, in the dark a gunslinger's path, come what may. Revenge or resignation under the cold moon's wave. I ride through the night, a soul no longer to save. A tale woven in the silence of desolation, a haunted melody, a gunslinger's last salvation. Out where the wind bites cold through canyon scars, past the ghost town where dreamers die beneath the stars. My boots kick up the tales of men whose luck ran dry. Lost souls echo round the gallows, they ain't yet learned to die. A dusty bottle whispers lies from the edge of a worn saloon. I pour the whiskey, feel the past under a blood-red moon. These boots have walked through forsaken lands, crossed the lines where the curse ascends. Whisper secrets in the devil's ear, every step, every mile, driven by fear. Under the sky, so vast, so grand, I roam a shadow in no man's land. Heard the whistle of a train like a ghost lonesome cry, through the valley where my love's old promise lies. She was pure like dawn, her betrayal left me scorched earth. Found her whispers in a storm where our love had no worth. Her locket in my pocket, heart's picture torn and curled. In this silent desert I wander, a forgotten world. These boots have tread on broken dreams, choices we make, revenge or redemption, what path to take. Now these boots stop at the crossroads stones where the wind through the mesquite moans. I've chosen the trail where the wild spirits dance. In the dust of the desert I found my chance. Under the stars, so silent, so grand, I lay my burdens in the cursed sand. A ballad for the souls who roam, and dusty boots far from home. Swirls of secrets it keeps. The sun bleeds red over cracked earth deep. Ghost towns whisper with the voices of the scorn. In the shadow of a church where vows were torn. Echoes from the lonely road, calling me to bear my load. Whiskey numbs the heart so cold. On this cursed path I stroll, where the night hides the sins I sold. Echoes from the lonely road. Found an old wood bottle, label worn and frayed. Like the love we made, it just faded away. Train whistle moans through the silent night, a reminder of the flight in the fading light. Echoes from the lonely road, haunting every tale I've told. The wind whispers of bold deeds old, beneath the stars so cruel and bold. In the dust where my dreams are rolled, echoes from the lonely road. That burning church, the flames lick sky high, reflecting the fire that still burns in my eye. Confronting the ghost in this deserted hell, my heart's revenge, only time will tell. Echoes from the lonely road, revenge is a debt I owe. Across silent deserts to forgotten graves I rode, letting go of the past I told. Echoes from the lonely road, echoes of the truth bestowed. In the shadow of the mesa, where the sun bled out its fire, whiskey bottles and dust storms paint the ghost of my desire. A train whistle moans through crumbling stones in a town too dead to die, where where my heart lies buried under western skies. Oh, sing that ghost town ballad of a love that's burned to ash, with every chord strummed under a moon so brash. The trails breeze through the chapels, charred remains dance with the devils among the windswept plains. She was a wild desert rose with thorns I did not see, her whisper like a serpent beneath the old oak tree. Her lies were a masked ball, her truth the first to fall. In the night where the coyotes call, still haunts my every dream. Oh, play me that ghost town ballad where the shadows know my name. Old ghost waltz in the dust of blame, a heart left hanging on a gallows tight and tall. Echoes of our laughter through the forsaken hall. Churchyard, I faced my fearsome foe. His gun was quick, but my revenge, it was slow. In the silence of the gunfire lay the truth I came to know. She's gone like the dust that I now sow. And the lonely church bell toll, a ballad for the broken in the desert soul. In the shadow of a burning church, under a blood-red sky, I met her eyes, a stormy gray, in the town where hopes come to die. The wind whispered through crumbling walls, carrying tales of deceit, where a love once bloomed, now just ghostly feet, echoing past the whiskey stains and the streets of regret, and dancing with lost love under the silver moon's glow, in the heart of a cursed land where the cold winds blow, just shadows swaying where the wild roses thrive, dancing with memories that are no longer alive. The train whistles a lonesome tune past forgotten graves. She vanished like smoke on a breeze across the plains. Here in this deserted place where we once swore our oath, lies the shattered pieces of my trust, wrapped in her ghostly cloak. Each step we danced, a tale of a love that the devil had bet. and dancing with lost love under the silver moon's glow, in the heart of a cursed land where the cold winds blow. Just shadows swaying where the wild roses thrive, dancing with memories that are no longer alive. At the stroke of midnight by the old gallows tree, I faced her spirit asking why she betrayed me. With a tear of ethereal pain she confessed her sin, hand in hand with my best friend, where my end did begin. In the dance hall of shadows, their betrayal I now perceive, and dancing with lost love as the stars witness above. Forgiveness a burden too heavy to wear, resignation my partner in this ghostly affair. We're just shadows swaying beneath the judgmental sky, dancing with a ghost as life passes us by.
In the shadow of a ghost town, where the whispers know my name, dust chokes a wind's sweet cry and the sky wears a stain. Whiskey bottles clink like bells in forgotten saloon graves. Each step stirs the tales of the damned and embraced. There's blood on the hollow sky, red as a setting sun, echoes of a lonesome train where my redemption's none. No prayer left to whisper here under the cursed moon's rise, just the ghosts of my past and the truth I despise. As fierce as wildfire, lost in a preacher's lie. Her vows turned to ash in a church that now just cries. Betrayal came like a dust storm, fast and blurring right from wrong. Left me with a heart full of bullets in this outlaw song. There's blood on the hollow sky, as her loved ones burn. Pain rolls like thunder through the sins that I've learned. No cross to bear my burden beneath these cursed stars, guys. Just the path I walked and the death I've earned. In the silence of the desert, I face what I've become, the edge of my deeds and the man I'm running from. An outlaw's life, a shadow's fate, with each setting of the sun. Revenge a bitter drought from which I can't unrun. There's blood on the hollow sky, my tale's fading light. I'm the ghost in the whispering wind, a specter in the night. This land holds my secret, like a lover's final sigh, bound to the silence where even shadows die.
In the heart of the lowlands, under blood-red skies, I ride through the ghost towns where the old crow flies. Echoes of train whistles weeping soft and slow. Past the church with burnt walls where the sad winds blow. 6 bullets of fate in my weathered old gun, each one a memory, deed undone. Shadows stretch long as my sins parade down cursed lanes in the choices I made. Found an old whiskey bottle, dust covered and sealed, in the room where my love's betrayal was revealed. Her picture, a faded reminder of what's lost. A love pure and honest, but oh what a cost. 6 bullets of fate for the ghost that I keep, each whisper a secret that I can't let sleep. Shadows fall heavy in the silent despair on paths paved with sorrow, leading nowhere. Silence stood a man once my friend. His heart turned to stone, on revenge did depend. We drew in the dusk, our past written in sand, two shadows colliding in this forsaken land. 6 bullets of fate, now 5 in the ground. 1 waits in my pocket where my peace is found. Shadows grow quiet as I kneel and pray in this land of the lost, where I'll soon lay. This darkly woven tale, set in the haunting landscape of a cursed western terrain, tells a story of loss, betrayal and eventual resignation, all framed by the ominous 6 bullets of fate.
In a town too lost for sunlight's grace, where shadows cling like widow's lace, a whiskey bottle lays falling in the sand beside the church where no bells stand. Train whistles moan through dust storms cry, echoing souls that don't dare to die. Hear the whispers in the silent grave, secrets of the hearts no one could save. Underneath the moon's ghostly wave, the silent desert keeps the betrayed. Old photographs and rusted locks, silent streets where time forgot. A lover's promise turned to deceit,
led to a heart's bitter defeat. By the gallows tree they made their vows, in cursed lands beneath sorrow's cloud. Hear the whispers in the silent grave, secrets of the hearts no one could save. Beneath the stars' cold distant gaze lies a love that time will not erase. In the chill of night he stands alone, facing the past his sins now known. Ghostly fingers trace the lines of his face, forgiveness lost, no saving grace. A whispered sorry to the wind as the specter of revenge begins to grin. Listen close to the silent grave where echoes of revenge softly crave. Amidst the dust, a soul set free. In the desert's heart he finds his decree. Whispers linger where life has strayed, in the silent grave where debts are paid. Out where the sand swallows the sun's last light, beneath the crows that circle tight, whiskey bottles lay thrown beside the road, where a lone figure with a heavy load recalls the thunder of a train in flight. Echoes from the devil's deal they ride, where shadows stretch and old ghosts by. Lost loves wail in the dust storm scream, burning churches by the creek of dream, where every whispered sin must confide. He struck a pact beneath the blood-red moon for silver and a lover's swoon. Dust to dust the curse of lands did claim, left him with nothing but his shame, and a heart as empty as a forgotten tomb. Echoes from the devil's deal they haunt, silent deserts bear the brunt. Whispered vows and curses thrown in winds that chill down to the bone, and every gust his sins come from. Stood eye to eye with the devil, couldn't deny. A gun arose and a soul to sell. He chose his path and chose it well. In the night you can hear his cry. Echoes from the devil's deal now done, underneath the setting sun. Resigned to roam this cursed plight in the silence of the desert night. A man outlaws the past he can't outrun.
In the heart of a silent desert,
Under a cobalt sky, there lies a moonlit graveyard where the forgotten cry. Whiskey bottles and dried roses lay scattered in the dust. Echoes of train whistles in the winds we used to trust. Oh, lament for the moonlit graveyard where shadows dance with the ghost of the bard. Beneath the curse of an old dead star, here lie dreams that wander too far. A burning church on the hill where we once heard hymns and lies, now just a shell hosting crows under smoke-choked skies. You whisper secrets in the dark like venom sweet and vile. Promise love near the old creek bed led me mile by mile. Oh, lament for the moonlit graveyard where vows break like the ground hard. Underneath the silvered beam, love's lost in this haunted dream. There by the headstone of our shared past, I stood with the night growing vast. The cold truth like a desert storm hid in this graveyard, even ghosts admit. Oh, lament for the moonlit graveyard where I bury the pain that's been scarred. With a gun and a rose I write this ode. In moonlit silence alone I trove. Forgive me, love, as I lay you to rest in the heart of the land that knows no zest. So hear my tale, a ballad so grave of love and betrayal no one could save. Lament, oh lament for the moonlit graveyard where even the brave are marked. In a ghost town drowned by silence under moon's watchful eye, whiskey bottles lay like tombstones where my broken secrets lie. Dust swirls like soft whispers past the church that burned to ground. Each step echoes in the darkness to the waltz's haunting sound. Oh, we danced the lost love waltz by the light of a fire long dead, in the heart of cursed lands where even angels fear to tread. Your shadow lingers still, though your soul's with the wind dispersed. We're just ghosts in love's cruel story in a waltz that's been rehearsed. The train whistle still remembers our laughter young and wild, before revenge like a bitter storm took our dreams my fate defiled. Now I roam through silent deserts seeking what was torn from grasp, a locket tarnished yet gleaming within my weathered clasp. Yes, we danced the lost love waltz under stars that now seem cursed, reeling through the forgotten graves where old passions are immersed. Yet in every step a knife turns inside a heart that can't forget. This dance, our love's eternal bed, a silhouette of deep regret. On that night with silver bullets under shadows of deceit, you traded our love for survival in a tale bittersweet. Now facing this barren altar where our vows once sweetly lay, I waltz alone with a ghost embrace as the night fades into day. Dance the lost love waltz where the soil keeps secrets deep. Each turn a reminder of the price the soul's heavy toll to keep. In the whispers of the wind I found my peace, my final plea. Let this dance be my release from a love not meant to be. So I'll waltz this path unto the end beneath the endless starry arch, in the vast silent desert sands where lost loves march. Each step a story, each note a scar under the eternal watchful skies. In the lost love waltz until my weary heart lies.
In the shadow of a ghost town, under the blood-red sky, whiskey bottles lie empty where lost spirits lie. The dust whistles secrets through streets that forgot time. A lone train moans softly, the past sins in its chime. Buried deep in the devil's deal, by the edge of the cursed lands, under a church long burning on, lost in his hands. No prayer left unspoken, no cross to appeal. All I got is this heartache and a bad deal seal. There's a tale of a lover whose eyes mirrored night, betrayed under starlight, vanished out of sight. Her whispers like venom, her shadow in the sands. Now I roam with the restless, with blood on my hands. Buried deep in the devil's deal, where the silent deserts weep, haunted forgotten graves where secrets creep. I followed her laughter into the storm's reel, found nothing but echoes and the devil's cold steel. In the heat of the desert, I faced my own ghost, confronted the darkness, the pain I fear most. Her spectral silhouette dances in the night's dusty veil, while I reckon with my demons on this forsaken trail. this cursed path with cold desert air. The church bell silent now in this ghostly ordeal. The gunslinger's last confession, the devil's final seal. In the shadow of a burned down church, under the eye of a silver moon, whiskey whispers through the ghost town dirt, where love and vengeance met their doom. Dusty bottles tell the tales of forbidden loves and bitter trails, each sip a story, each glass a grave, in the land where the lost souls crave. Midnight in the whiskey, on cursed lands I roam, haunted by the echoes of what used to be my home. The wind cries out for justice through streets forever cold. Midnight in the whiskey, where the truth is seldom told. There's a train that wails like a lover's scorn through silent deserts where dreams turn to thorns. She left with a secret in the dead of night, her silhouette fading by the lantern's light. Caught twixt the bottle and the blaze, a heart once pure now lost in haze. Promises crumbled into dust in this town of the damned and unjust. Midnight in the whiskey, with shadows as my guide, searching for redemption on this ghostly midnight ride. The past claws at my spirit, refusing to let hold. Midnight in the whiskey, where the nights are long and cold. Then at the stroke of midnight, by the old graveyard side, I saw her face in the moonlight, where secrets can't hide. She whispered of sorrow, of the love we once sowed in her eyes, the fires of vengeance in that silent cursed abode. Midnight in the whiskey, where the lost are found, beneath the stars of sorrow on this haunted hallowed ground. The church bell rings for no man, but tonight it tolls for thee. Midnight in the whiskey sets the darkest spirits free. Out where the horizon bleeds sunset hues, old whiskey bottles tell their somber tales. Dust storms dance with ghosts of a cursed crew, and the train whistles moan old lonesome ways. Here in this dead town the church bell rang, once a beacon, now just fire and smoke. A testament to what the dark wind sang, on tongues of flames her dreams and demons spoke. Echoes from the desert wind, silent whispers of the sins, burn
take me again. There was a girl with eyes like stormy night, fell for a drifter with a shadow past, promised her love under the moon so bright, but desert roses just ain't built to last. By the forgotten grave they swore their oath, neath the watchful eyes of starlit plains, till she found him cold, his heart betrothed to the desert's curse that in his blood remains. Echoes from the desert wind cry for love that might have been, broken vows on sacred ground, lost souls never to be found. Hear the echoes mournful din, desert wind, claim me again. In the silence between the sand and stone, found the truth written in the dusty ground. Her love was a ghost forever alone, a shadow in the whirlwind forever bound. With pistol drawn beneath the dying light, faced the echoes of his lies and deceit. Justice met with a quiet goodnight, left him lying where the earth and skyline meet. Echoes from the desert wind, final shots of revenge begin. Whispers fade into the night, desert wind carry my plight. Hear the echoes now grow thin, desert wind, I'm yours again. This ballad spins a tale as old and worn as the desert trails, meant for a voice that has weathered many storms, echoing the sorrows carved by the relentless desert wind.
Out where the whiskey drowns forgotten grave, dust storms dance on cursed plains anew. A train whistle moans through ghost town saves, under a sky too cruel to be true. Boots worn, heart torn on this lonesome track, each step a tale of love turned black. So I ride past the burning church, flames whisper secrets in the smoke. This last ride, my final search for a ghost in the shadow, my heart she broke. Her eyes, once a desert storm at night, turned colder than a silent silver gun. Promises made by the flicker of candle lights, now ashes left under the setting sun. Betrayed by a kiss, led astray by a lie, in a land where even angels dare not fly. I ride neath the cursed moon's glow, echoes of laughter in the fading light. This last smoke where the lost winds blow, holding on to shadows, battling the night.
There by the creek under the sycamore, she stood with eyes like stormy rebuke. Words unspoken, I'll love the Lord, a haunting melody, forever our fluke. Gun in her hand, destiny drew its breath. Two spirits tangled in a dance of death. Now I ride where the cold winds moan, leaving behind the dreams we stoked. This last ride and smoke I face alone, a heart forsaken, a spirit broke. In the whispering dust of the betrayed, I find my peace in the shade of the blade. Out where the horizon bleeds in the night, dust devils dance with the devil's delight. Whiskey bottle empty, laid by my side, echoes of train whistles, ghosts that won't hide. Buried in the black sun, under cursed sky, graves without markers where the lost souls lie. Heart full of vengeance, eyes burning red, living among shadows, dead man's dread. Used to be laughter in this old ghost town, now just the silence of dreams burned down. Love turned to ashes, church set ablaze. Ain't nothing left but these end of days. Buried in the black sun, fate's cruel hand, walking through ruins of this forsaken land. Once sought redemption, now seeking blood in the whispers of sandstorms and the flood. Met her gaze across the fire's glow. Betrayal seared deeper than she'll ever know. My heart was the price the desert had thrown.
captures the spectral ambience of a man tormented by past betrayals and fueled by a relentless quest for revenge, set against the backdrop of a desolate, cursed western landscape.
Out where the dust whips the silence around, in a valley where the damned souls parade, stands an old town, just curses and shrouds, where even the brave seldom tread. Echoes of train whistles, sad midnight calls, whiskey bottles shattered by ghostly despair. Each crumbling wall, story it balls, of love lost and lives claimed unfair. Dance, dance, the dead man's valley waltz, under moonlight with shadows you've crossed. Twirl with the memories and the desert frost. Dance, dance till you pay the final cost. Once loved a maiden with fire in her eyes. In this town my heart she did claim, but betrayal burns under cold starlit skies. She left the church burned in her name. I searched every canyon, called out in vain. Only echoes of my pleas came on back. The wind laughed, carrying her sweet scent again on the same dusty forsaken track. Dance, dance, the dead man's valley waltz, spin with spirits, the old tales retold. Twirl with the dust where your dreams were sold. Dance, dance, till the truth unfolds. She once sold for gold to the now walking dead. I knew right then what next I must face, the ghost of my past in her deceitful grave. And dance, dance, the dead man's valley waltz, with the ghost of my lost false heart. Twirl her around in the silence, we'll pause. Dance, dance in the cold under stars' applause. Let her go, let the past finally die, as the valley keeps our waltz alive. Dance, dance till the end justifies the pain, the love under wide open sky. In the heart of a dust-choked desert town, where the shadows stretch long as the sun goes down, beneath the sway of a hangman's bow, lies this secret that the winds won't allow. Whiskey bottles tell tales in the sand of a man with a cursed, blood-stained hand. Hear the whispers in the devil's deal, echoes of a heart too broke to heal. Sins cast long on this haunted stage, trapped forever in their lonesome cage. By the light of a flickering, waning moon, past lovers meet where the night birds croon. Haunted eyes and
and a love that died, betrayed by the greed and a darker side. A train's lonely whistle sings of woes in a town too full of forgotten throes. Hear the whispers in the devil's deal, bones rattling, seeking to feel. Ghosts roam free in the silent plight, bound to the land by the darkest night. Of the old church flame, he stood, remembering her name. A deal struck under a starless sky, with a devil's grin and an angel's cry. Face down in the dirt his fate he meets. Revenge, a bitter drink, never tastes so sweet. Listen close to the devil's deal, where the past and pain find the wheel. Take this tale as a treacherous sign, in the land of the lost all things entwined. Hear the whispers, oh hear them well, in the devil's deal, where the shadows dwell.
In the shadow of the valley, where the sun forgot to shine, lies a town too cursed to mention by a dusty, broken sign, where the whiskey bottles whisper secrets hidden in the sand. I trace my scars, each one a story, etched deep by my own hand. Gone with the lonely road, where the forsaken souls tread, under moons that mourn in silence, above the lands of dead. Heartbeat echoes through the ghost town, like a train's lonesome cry. Gone with the lonely road, under a cursed black sky. Once loved a girl with eyes like storm clouds, heart wild as the wind. Promised her the world, but in the night betrayal thin. She vanished with a preacher whose church burned incense glow. Left me with these empty dreams where only thistles grow. Gone with the lonely road, where the broken hearts lie, past the chapel of redemption, where even angels fear to fly. Whispers haunt the silent desert, like a snake so sly hiss. Gone with the lonely road, swallowed in the abyss. On this road I met my demons, at the crossroads of despair. Gun in hand, shadows dancing, found that preacher there. Justice rang in every echo as he fell before the dawn. But revenge just tastes like dust when all you loved is gone. Gone with the lonely road, where the past can't be undone. Through the cursed silent deserts, beneath the scorching
fires burning, shadows of vultures circle and yearn. Whiskey bottle at my side, still half full, under the crescent moon's pale haunting light. Ghost town whispers from the lips of the wind, each gust a story, each silence a sin. There's blood on the Banjos, stained deep as night. Hatred flows like the river wild. Lost loves echo in a coyote's cry. Out here where even the tough dreams die. Found her locket by the forgotten grave, the earth unsettled, spirits betrayed. 'Twas a cold steel night when I heard the train. Her memory mingled with the whistle's pain. Driven to the brink by a lover's deceit, the heart seeks a vengeance no man can defeat. Blood on the revenge under red moonlight. Darkness holds what was once so bright. Lost loves echo in a coyote's cry. Out here where even strong men lie. In the silent desert I face my fear, his silhouette on the horizon drawing near. Words unspoken in the cool desert air. Bullets whisper through stories we shared. Two men's fury like a storm's fierce rush. In this cursed land where the damned souls crush. Blood on the revenge, the deed finally done. Lying in the dust, no place to run. Lost loves echo in a coyote's mourn. Out here where hope and ghosts are born. Out here where my redemption is worn. In the blood on the revenge, forever sworn.